When I say the word art, think of the image that comes into your head. Is it a painting painted by a famous painter? Maybe it's a sculpture or a drawing. What didn't come into your mind was an AI-generated image. Well, how come? Because AI art or AI-generated images are not art. They don't meet the basic definition of what art is. The way that AI learns and generates these images is plagiarism. And unlike art that's made by living, breathing humans, AI art cannot be copyrighted. But moving back to my first point, AI art does not meet the basic definition of what art is. When you Google art definition, the first definition that pops up comes from the Oxford Language Dictionary, a dictionary that is not only backed by Google as a credible source and credible dictionary, but Harvard Law as well. And the definition goes, art, the expression or application of human-created skill. Emphasis on the human part. AI-generated art is automatically disqualified from this basic definition. Other definitions of art use words like imagination, emotion, feeling, all things, as of October 2024, AI is incapable of doing. AI does not have feelings. Artificial intelligence cannot have emotions or an imagination. This also disqualifies AI-generated art from those definitions of art. Moving on to my second point. The way AI learns and generates these images is plagiarism. For an AI to learn, it must have some kind of source material. And AI gets this source material in two ways. The first way is from a giant database filled with hundreds, thousands, millions sometimes of different images, illustrations, and art. The second way AI gets its source material from is the internet. It is taught to look at certain social media platforms like Instagram or Tumblr or DeviantArt. And DeviantArt is a social media that revolves around the sharing and admiration of art. Now, the AI will take these source material images, either from the database or from social media or the internet, and it learns. AI learns by recognizing and replicating the artistic style and technique, most of the time without crediting or the permission of the image's original creators. That's where the plagiarism comes in. When you take someone else's work, even if it's the little bittiest piece of someone else's work, and you put it in your work, and you try and play it off as completely yours, that's plagiarism. And there's actually been several lawsuits in recent years because of this, because companies or creators and artists are finding out that these AI generators are learning off of their copyrighted material. Pendleton Law, an international law firm, wrote an interesting article about one of these very cases, Getty Images versus Stability AI. And in the post, or in their article, it says that in January of 2024, Getty Images commenced legal proceedings in high English courts against Stability AI. Why is this? Well, Getty's Images found out that Stability AI was using its copyrighted material in the AI's learning. Now, moving on to my third and final point. Unlike art created by living, breathing humans, AI art cannot be copyrighted. Now, when you create something new, let's say you draw something, or you write something, it is automatically protected by copyright, or it's immediately copyrighted. The official website for the Copyright Office of Washington, D.C. states that copyright protects original works of authorship as soon as an author fixes the work in a tangible form of expression. So, as soon as you create something new, it's protected by copyright. You can take additional steps to copyright it further and protect it further, but all you have to do is create something new. Then why can't AI-generated images be copyrighted? Well, we have the plagiarism that I stated earlier, and the lack of human authorship. There's no human input or creativity in these AI-generated images, except for the plagiarized source material. This is why it cannot be copyrighted. In conclusion, I am aware that AI is in its infancy. That as the years go by, it's going to get smarter, and maybe it will be able to express emotions and have feelings. But not now. And I believe that these AI generators can be a tool for artists to create original forms of art, but as it is now, AI cannot create art. It can be used as a tool to create art, but it cannot create art on its own. Because AI art does not meet the basic definition of what art is. The way that it learns and generates these images is plagiarism. And unlike art created by living, breathing humans, it cannot be copyrighted. Thank you.
My note cards, this is the Oxford Language Definition of what art is, the expression or application of human creative skill. Then these are the common words used in other definitions of art. This is what copyright protects and what the official website of the Copyright Office of Washington, D.C. states. And this is how AI learns. I wrote this down because I kept forgetting how to word it. Then this is Pendleton Law, international law firm. Getty Images versus Stability AI, the direct quote, all that fun stuff.